people everywhere. Hello friends, welcome. I'm here at the Oconaluftee Visitor Center, part of the National Park Service. I'm on my way from Gatlinburg. I've just spent the week in that cool town. I'm driving around the mountains on my way to Bryson City. I'm going to explore for the rest of the day. Just pulled off the side of the road to check out some beautiful scenery. Thought I'd drop in here to the visitor center and see what's shaking. Let's go, shall we? They have a really nice gift shop here, and they also have this exhibit that is temporarily closed. That's okay. We'll get a little peek of it anyway. It's like some history of the local area, some artifacts, etc. Like a lot of the other gift shops in the National Park Service, lots of books, maps, walking sticks, DVDs, mugs, and lots of paraphernalia. Keychains, lots of mountain music. Got some really nice stickers. I noticed some coasters too. Nope, that's a sticker. And a whole array of other cool things, even more stickers and walking stick pins and patches, of course. And also, the best thing, they are a National Parks passport book cancellation location. I didn't even know, but I never leave home without it. And this is why. So we get to stamp it right now.
At that occupied table right there.
Okay, thanks. Southeast region, more stamps for you. They offer the Junior Ranger, Blue Ridge Parkway, and the Trail of Tears, and I have not driven on that yet. I have not been on the Trail of Tears, and I am not a Junior Ranger, but I will use this stamp, which I've tested over here. Usually they have these little pieces of paper out and you can just test them. So we're good to go. Right next to the yesterday's stamp. Right in front of the stamp station is a very beautiful view, and it looks like a pretty cool little old-timey village. Let's go check that out.
But yeah, that's the Davis cabin down there, all right.
Oh.
Yep, there's our Mountain Farm Museum.
Wow.
There's the apple house behind it right there. Pretty cool, huh?
That is really cool. Well, thanks for telling me that.
Yep.
Well, Carson, the ranger in there, was very helpful. That was a really nice guy. Told me some cool information about this farm museum. On the pathway to the museum is something that really caught my attention. Look how weird this tree is. It's unusual, isn't it? For $1, you can purchase this Mountain Farm Museum booklet that tells you the history of all these buildings. What the Mountain Farm Museum is a collection of actual buildings that were in use over time that were brought here to start this museum for all the public to see what life was like back in the olden days of farming here in the mountains. This was all put together in 1953, and just a year or two after, the movie Davy Crockett was filmed here. This home behind me is the Davis House. It was built by John E. Davis back in 1899. You might know it as the homestead in the Davy Crockett movie, came out in 1955. They used a lot of this property for that movie set. They offer an audio tour as well, if you're interested. They must have knew I was coming. very large timbers, unusually large for a log home, in my opinion. This is the meat house. Protection from the bears. There's a sorghum mill. Not really educated on sorghum. Looks like they got some other outbuildings and a barn. Let's see what these are. Corn cribs. Small barn. It's a pretty cool piece of farm equipment. This barn is really unique. I've never seen one with an opening quite like that before. There's no information in the booklet about who owned this barn or many of the other buildings. From what I understand, most of these buildings were just abandoned out in the mountains, and somebody took the time to take care of them, bring them all here. It's very neat. Let's go inside and see this. Some sort of a mill here. Some wood storage. Hay. Pretty dark. I don't know if you'll be able to see anything. Just stables. Some old plows here. Some of you may not understand this, but this pile of wood really turns me on. That is awesome.
He is.
Hey, pig. Hey, how's that mud taste? Must be good. Hey, man. Or lady. Not sure. Not just these old buildings out here. It's also this hog and a pigsty, hogsty. Cool. Can't forget about the chickens either. This was an actual blacksmith shop brought here from Cades Cove, a very popular part of Smoky Mountain National Park. Check out these hinges. That's a really interesting way of making things you have work. Last building on the tour is the outhouse. That's it. Pigs, chickens, and elk can all be seen right out here. A couple days back, there was a video I made about the Bryson City Railroad. I rode first class. It was a very awesome experience. I'll put a link to that video right up here. The host explained that this is the best place to see and photograph elk. First thing in the morning and right at dusk. In case you're a photographer interested in such things, this is the place to do it. As I was driving to that experience on the train, I actually saw a couple of elk out here. There's some people off the side of the road taking photographs, but I couldn't get my phone out, nor did I want to be that dangerous while driving on this road. There's a lot of tourists out here. This has been a nice visit to the Oconaluftee Visitor Center, but it is time for me to move on to Bryson City. Friends, if you like these videos, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know you're there. I appreciate it. I'll see you on the next video.